Hey guys, Casey here. Welcome back to Lions Den Investments and Reviews. Hope you guys are having a good day. In today's video, I just want to briefly touch on Bitcoin and where we're at in the markets here with blockchain. And then we're going to get into a project that I just recently invested in. And I want to cover that as well because, on this channel, like I always say, we cover fundamentals, we cover technicals, we cover, new projects and that sort of stuff. And just recently, after peeling back the layers on this project, I decided to go ahead and throw some money in it. So I want to let you guys know what I'm doing as well when it comes to these projects. I'm not only going to talk about it, I'm actually putting my money where my mouth is, okay? So getting into it here, let's just go over here to Bitcoin real quick. And, I want to briefly just look at the charts here. We're on a daily. You can see right now the trend is up. We've had a higher low, and I would suspect that we're probably going to have a little bit of a pullback here, and we'll settle somewhere on a new higher low around like 42,000. Okay, so I'm not expecting Bitcoin to just go up and up and up and go parabolic, but I wanted to show you that because if you're wondering if the bull market is over, guys, we're just getting started. Okay, I'm specifically looking for the months of September and October to be extremely huge months when it comes to price influx or price increases, inflows of new money coming into the crypto market and into Bitcoin. And just a few interesting facts here for you real quick. Bitcoin right now, 76.8% of Bitcoin money supply is held by strong hands, okay? That should tell you something. That means nobody's selling, all right? So just keep that in mind. Stop trying to chase the prices and just keep that in mind. The other thing is, users on Bitcoin network, okay, are growing at the fastest rate ever right now. And I'm looking down at some notes so I don't miss out on any of this, because I want to explain the fundamentals of Bitcoin to you real quick, so you know where we're going, regardless of what you see on the prices, regardless of what somebody says, that sort of thing. The other thing is here, 1.2 million users were added in the last 30 days. Okay, 1.2 million users were added to the Bitcoin network in the last 30 days. Now, that doesn't even include off-chain, okay, because off-chain you got users on exchanges, and typically what you'll see is 3 times that number that I just gave you there, 1.2 million, 3 times that number on, users that are off-chain in the exchanges. So, guys, with that said, Bitcoin is very, very bullish right now. Now, you might be wondering when the Bitcoin and the bull run market is actually going to be over. And nobody really has a crystal ball for that, but I can tell you the months that people are looking at, especially professional day traders and the big institutions, the big months that they're looking at are Halloween at the end of October going into November, and then they're looking at December and possibly January or February of 2022. So just keep your eyes on those months, and we'll see where we're at. I'll try to do my best as well to let you guys know what I'm doing. But I can tell you right now, I'm not trying to time this thing and pull the trigger on all my investments at the same time and try to get out and time it just perfectly. What I'm doing is dollar cost averaging out as the price goes up. Okay, so that way, even if I cash out, let's say one of my investments hits its price target, instead of pulling out 100%, I can wait for the price to go up even further, and I can pull out more and more and make more profits that way as we go. That way I'm not left empty-handed and just watching the prices skyrocket, and I get priced out because, I pulled the trigger too soon. So, with that being said, though, guys, that's Bitcoin. Here's Algorand right now, and I want to just show you the charts on Algorand if you're investing in Algorand. Here's the charts on Algorand right now. We're at 95 cents. I got in, guys, right around down in here, right when we started breaking out, roughly around like 86, 87 cents, and the thing is, I was going in and looking at some of these projects for my blockchain certification exam that I'm getting ready to take here. So, I'm getting really familiar with architecture, multi-chain, Ethereum architecture, all of that stuff. And one of the things they told you to do is go in and look at some of these projects and start breaking down the architecture on them. So I went to this one here, and the reason why I picked Algorand, guys, is because the first thing I do when I look at a project to invest in, especially at lower prices, under $1, I look at the development team, okay? Who's the development team? Who's running the show as far as the CEO and the founder? And with Algorand, guys, you're looking at this man right here, Silvio Macali. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. If not, guys, correct me. Silvio Macali has been on the faculty at MIT, okay? Now, just to sum it up for you, basically, I'm not going to go into this whole article about his background. You can read it for yourself. I'll leave a link in the description below. But basically, this guy is like a godfather when it comes to cryptography, okay? If you had him, I'll put it this way. If you had him in the room with Charles Hoskinson, who's the founder of Cardano, and you had him in the room with Vitalik Buterin and Charlie Lee, founders of Ethereum and Litecoin, if you had all these guys in the same room at the same time, I can tell you most of these guys would be going to Silvio here and asking him for advice on how to make their blockchains more secure, more efficient, and improve their transaction times, because this guy knows his shit. He's been around for a long, long time. We're talking 1983, okay? And I was going over an article the other day, and they were talking about, they asked him a question like, why did he get into cryptos and this whole space to begin with? And he basically was saying that, he had been working on the solution for peer-to-peer cryptography on Bitcoin since like late 80s, early 90s, and nobody had been able to solve it. And so he was trying to wrap his head around it at the same time. And then Bitcoin came around in 2008 and actually solved the solution. And he said it was kind of an aha moment, like, oh my God, this will work. So he decided to throw his hat in on the blockchain market, and he created Algorand here. I believe it was in 2018, or at the end of 2018, going into 2019. So Algorand is a fairly new project, guys. But this is Silvio Macali. He's done all sorts of stuff, guys. He's the recipient of the Turing Award in computer science, of the Gödel Prize in theoretical computer science, and the RSA Prize in cryptography. He is a member of the National Academy of Sciences, the National Academy of Engineering, the American Academy of Arts and Sciences, and Academia. I don't even know how you pronounce it. I'm not even going to try. He's also received his laureate in mathematics from the University of Rome and his PhD in computer science from the University of California at Berkeley. Very, very educated man. Now here's the technology for you guys. Algorand removes the technical barriers that for years undermined mainstream blockchain adoption, decentralized scale, and security. So now you can build on a stable platform you trust, and they actually introduced a new consensus algorithm called Pure Proof of Stake. Pure Proof of Stake, okay? PPOS. It ensures full participation, protection, and speed within a truly decentralized network with blocks finalized in seconds. In case you're wondering how fast the transaction speeds are for Algorand, they do 1,000 transactions per second, and they can settle that within 5. Okay, basically confirm and validate transactions within 5. The era of decentralized borderless economy is here. Algorand is the foundation. And then, of course, we'll go into the achieving consensus here. Algorand uses cryptographic sortition to select users to propose blocks for any given round. When a block is proposed to a blockchain, a committee of voters is selected to vote on the block proposal. Okay, now basically, this voting process for block proposal is completely random, and because of that, anybody who's trying to hack this network externally and get in and say attack the voters, it's gonna be impossible because you don't know who's being selected, right? So it offers a very, very good security level there. Moving on, Algorand's decentralized Byzantine agreement protocol can tolerate an arbitrary number of malicious users as long as honest users hold a supermajority of the total stake in the system. First, the adversary does not know which users he should corrupt. In fact, the users are called to certify a new block. Those users are secretly and individually selected, just like what I was just saying. Second, when the adversary realizes which users are selected, it is too late for him to benefit from the from attacking them. Those users have already fulfilled their responsibility in the consensus protocol. In the next round, of a block certification, a new set of users will again be privately and individually chosen. Rewards, guys, you can stake with Algorand too. That's one thing that I plan on doing here soon. And if you want to know where you can stake, you can, if you don't have the Exodus wallet, go download the Exodus wallet because you can stake there. And I believe it's about a 5% return annually on your Algorand holdings there. Protocol evolution. Algorand is rooted in the idea that the system should allow for changes and avoid inflexible policies, enabling both the community and the protocol to evolve. The Algorand platform takes a consensus approach to protocol changes, which facilitate continuous evolution of the protocol and eliminate potential hard forks that could fracture the community. This ability is powered by the Algorand consensus protocol that enables the users to reach consensus on anything, not just on the next block, but also on protocol upgrade. Huge, revolutionary technology, guys. Proposed changes are posted on the blockchain. The community uses Algorand consensus protocol to vote to accept or reject the change. When accepted, the community agrees on the block where the change happens. Everyone switches to the new protocol at the same time. The other thing about Algorand that I like is that this type of technology here that they're using is very, very appealing, especially to centralized corporations who are trying to hold on to confidential information that they don't want to share with other parties. Okay, so with fast transaction times, fast settlements, being that it's really highly secure, there's going to be a lot of people looking at Algorand. And if you're wondering what they're doing right now as far as real world use case, you can just go over here to their website, go to resources and news, right? And from here you can see all the different stuff that they're doing right now. Okay. I'm not going to go through all this, but basically, you got Arrington Capital invest millions in expanding Algorand's ecosystem. Yieldly debuts DeFi on Algorand with 8 million TVL in first 48 hours. Algorand could soon process up to 800 million in healthcare costs out in Bermuda. So they are doing stuff, guys. Okay, and that leads me to the next part, which is if you're doing things, the only way you're going to be able to do that is with a team. Okay, and that's one of the very, very first things I look at. That was one of the things that led me on to investing in Theta, was looking at their team and who they're partnered with, that kind of stuff, right? This leadership team, guys, with Algorand, I wouldn't say that they're like Theta right now. I think Theta's kind of they're in a league of their own, so to speak, when it comes to their team. But Algorand, I mean, they're doing stuff. They've got people here. Cool thing is, you can go to their website and just click on their picture. It'll bring up a description of every single one of these guys and what they've done. That's key for me when I'm going to invest in a project. I got to be able to see this stuff because I want to know who's running the show, right? These three guys right here are leading the show for the rest. And yeah, there's some pretty smart people working with Algorand right now, okay? The other thing they're doing is expanding. So they're actually hiring right now for people that are in the blockchain space, which is a good positive as well. But that's Algorand for you guys. Go check it out. I'll leave all the links in the description below so you can read up on this stuff for yourself. Again, not investment advice. I'm not telling you to go out and throw your money in Algorand, because it's cryptos. You don't know what these projects are going to do long term. However, knowing what I know about blockchain and the blockchain architecture, I know what to look at, and I can tell you Algorand's in my top 10 for sure. Now, with that being said, let's go back to the markets real quick, because what's something that I've been saying in quite a few of my videos when it comes to FUD, because you're going to see a lot more FUD coming out over the next 2 or 3 months. I guarantee it. What I always tell you, don't listen to what they say, watch what they do, right? So the reason why I'm saying that is because, oh, look at this, one of the big hype coins that we have seen just being hyped out of this world for the entire bull market really was Dogecoin, right? Well, look, billionaire Mark Cuban reveals he owns only $500 worth of Dogecoin, despite his praise for the meme token. So there you have it. That's a great example right there. Don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do, because I can guarantee you, whatever they're saying out there, if it's to either hype up a meme coin like Dogecoin or smash down Bitcoin, they're probably doing the same exact opposite. Okay, so that's why I don't pay attention to that kind of crap. But with that said, guys, that's really all I have for today's video. I'll be shooting another video here soon, and we'll go over some of the fundamentals, and I'll show you some of the latest news that's coming out. Very, very bullish for the entire crypto market. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on where we are headed with the bull market, and when you think we're going to have that blow off top. Okay. With that said, guys, have a great day. And as usual, these markets are volatile, so fear nothing, my friends. Till next time.